If you want your videos to look professional and actually keep people watching, there is one secret storytelling trick that changes everything: using B-roll. B-roll is the secret sauce that makes your main footage more interesting, way easier to follow, and just naturally more fun for your audience to watch. In this guide, I will explain exactly what B-roll is, why creators rely on it, and how you can add killer footage to your content without overcomplicating your workflow. I will also show you how to combine a smart auto-editing tool like Vizard with Canva so you can turn long, raw footage into polished short clips in just a few minutes. So, what exactly is B-roll in simple terms? Your A-roll is your primary footage, which is usually you talking to the camera, giving a demo, or narrating your story. B-roll is everything else that supports that narrative. Close-ups of products, wide establishing shots, or cutaways that illustrate exactly what you are talking about. If you are demoing a new gadget, the A-roll is you explaining features, while the B-roll is the gadget in action, like close-ups of buttons or the device turning on. It is essentially showing your audience what you mean, rather than just telling them. Why does B-roll matter so much more on social video platforms? Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts reward fast-paced, visually dynamic content. If you leave long stretches of static talking, that is essentially a cue for your viewer to scroll away. B-roll breaks up those visuals, keeps the vibe fresh, and speeds up the pace so the entire clip feels exciting. Also, in short-form social content, people often use moving clips as backgrounds for text cards or captions. Your B-roll can double as visual texture while your message reads clearly on the screen. Think of a 15-second reel with quick cutaways or a cozy loop. It is way more watchable than just a static slide. B-roll does more than just look nice. It actively helps you communicate your ideas. Instead of saying this thing is portable, just show a clip of it fitting perfectly into a bag. Instead of telling us a scene is calming, show a slow-motion clip of someone strolling through a garden. Studies show videos that use B-roll tend to have significantly higher retention and engagement. Algorithms notice that engagement, which leads to more watch time, more visibility, and eventually more channel growth. Here is a workflow I actually use that successfully mixes automation with hands-on polish. If you record long videos like interviews, tutorials, or webinars, start by using Vizard. Vizard scans your long footage, finds the high-impact moments like laugh lines or viral-worthy takes, and turns them into ready-to-post clips. Instead of manually scrubbing through hours of footage, Vizard does the heavy lifting, giving you a handful of candidate clips within minutes. From there, you can bring those clips into Canva to craft the final B-roll overlays, text cards, and animations. This combo is fast, it feels natural, and it never feels like using a rigid template machine. First, upload your raw, long video to Vizard and let it auto-detect all the highlights for you. It typically generates dozens of short clips, marked by timestamps, that you can preview and choose. Choose the clips for your A-roll main talking moments and your B-roll candidates like reactions or environmental shots. Vizard's auto-editing is smart about what performs well, often surfacing clips you wouldn't have thought to cut yourself. Export those clips or send them to Canva and open a new project with the right dimensions for your platform. Place your A-roll on the canvas and set it as your background, or keep it in frame while overlaying your B-roll. To add B-roll, the easiest trick in Canva is to use frames from the Elements menu. Drag a frame onto your canvas, resize it, and position it wherever you want that B-roll to appear. You can right-click and use the Show Timing feature so the frame only displays for the exact segment you need. Drag your B-roll clip into that frame and it will snap to the duration without covering the whole video. Make sure to mute any unwanted audio on the B-roll so it does not compete with your main voiceover. Add a subtle animation to the frame like a slide or fade to make it draw the eye without distracting from the message. Use picture-in-picture for product demos so your audience gets the details while still seeing your expressions. If your background B-roll is too busy for text, either reduce the brightness or place a semi-transparent rectangle over the clip. Always remember to keep your B-roll clips short as 2 to 4 seconds is usually plenty of time to make your point. If you want to keep the ambient sound but not the distraction, keep the B-roll audio but drop it down under 10%. When B-roll becomes the background for text, make sure the text contrasts well so your message remains the hero. Manual editing often takes hours of scrubbing footage to find those few golden seconds. By combining Vizard for discovery and Canva for finishing, you get both incredible speed and total creative control. For your next gadget review, try cutting to close-ups of the product doing exactly what you described. For storytelling, intersperse location shots that set the mood, like a coffee shop or a busy street scene. Don't overuse your B-roll. It should always support your story, not steal the show. Always match your tone, using fast cuts for high-energy hype and longer, slower clips for calm moments. If you are starting from long-form footage, use Vizard to auto-clip the best moments to save yourself time. Then, bring those clips into Canva for creative placement and aesthetic polish. If you want to see how this looks in practice, try uploading a long video to Vizard and playing with these frames yourself. Check out the link in the description to try the workflow. Keep creating, and I will catch you in the next video.